folks. I am Phil. I am an AI ed researcher and educator, and I'm super excited to share with you today my vision, my moonshot, if you like, for AI and education. So, in my view, when it comes to AI and education, we have a choice as humans between two potential paths, which I think lead to two quite different potential futures for the education system. So, the first path, as I see it, is one that we've actually already started to travel down. It's a path where we use AI to automate, to accelerate, and to scale the education system that we already have, the system as we know it, the system that we have had and scaled globally for hundreds of years now. And by taking this AI education path, I think we create a future where we have used AI to solve some of the most pressing, hair on fire problems that educators and students around the world experience and struggle with every single day. So in this future, imagine this place where AI has liberated teachers from high effort and low value tasks. Every single day, AI is automating grading. It is writing first drafts of long and maybe complex reports. AI is analyzing student data all of the time and all of the time making smart recommendations for personalized content and interventions. And then maybe it's even like implementing those recommendations. Maybe it's even generating very rapidly personalized content and interventions in the moment, in seconds. And so in this future, I think for teachers, the education system is significantly more efficient. It's definitely more streamlined than it's ever been before. AI is a co-pilot and it's helping to speed us up to oil the machine. I think also in this world, it's not just about speed, it's also an amount about quality. So I think in this potential AI future, teachers' work is also much more data driven. And as a result, teachers are, I think, more likely than ever before, certainly than they are right now, to optimize their student outcomes. And I think, meanwhile, for students in this particular potential future, thanks to AI, their learning content is significantly more personalized, is more relevant, maybe as a result is more engaging than it's ever been before. So putting myself in the shoes of that student, as a student, I get exactly the content that I need and the support that I need in the exact format, and you can imagine in the exact moment that I need it. I also get more feedback than ever before on my work, and we know that more feedback equals generally more learning and more achievement. And both I and my parents perhaps receive more regular and granular reports on my progress and performance than ever before. And all of this sounds great, right? And on some level, it really is great. On some level, the path of AI that we've already started to travel down, where we use AI predominantly to speed up and to personalize the existing learning process, has enabled us to solve some of the most wicked problems in education, particularly those around teacher workload and student engagement and achievement. So there is some good to come from that path, but I also believe that there is a catch. And it's this. I think by using AI to automate and scale the existing education system, we are distracted. We're excited, but we're distracted from a potentially much more powerful and transformative use case of AI in education. And here's what I mean by this. Well, the established kind of chalk and talk model of education that we have designed and delivered globally for hundreds of years, and which we are now currently using AI to scale, is broken. It is suboptimal. So there is decades of research to show that alternative, much more active, problem and project-based models of education and kind of instructional strategies and pedagogies are significantly more effective at driving student engagement and increasing student achievement. So the headline here is that as much as we are feeling the benefits of AI right now, if we fail to zoom out and see the bigger picture, if we only use AI to personalize and streamline and scale the established model of education, we will scale and bake in a broken system which fails to optimize as much as we could for the motivation, the engagement, and ultimately, I think, the achievement and the life chances and the life expectancy of all students globally. And in this alternative future, we would use AI not to oil the machine as we know it, but actually to rebuild the machine. We would use AI as a tool which has the potential to build a whole new education system, which is not just more effective in terms of student achievement, but also, and I think very, very importantly, student equity. So we can use AI, I think, to help to close the education gap. So as research has shown, more active learning methods, pedagogies cater to a broader range of learning needs and preferences than this traditional chalk and talk approach that we're currently using AI to scale. So the headline here is that when we shift to a more active and innovative learning model and learning system, including, I think, and this is really important, more authentic systems of assessment which progresses beyond quizzes, knowledge checks, essays, and exams, what we see, and we know this for a fact, what we see is increased levels of student engagement and achievement for all students, but especially for those who have underachieved in the traditional kind of chalk and talk setting. So I guess in conclusion, the big takeaway and my moonshot here is that the impact of AI on education depends more on humans than it does on technology. So often I am asked if and how AI will impact education. And I think usually people expect the answer to be more about the technology. But in fact, my answer is always that we need to look to the humans. So while, of course, the technology matters, and I think AI is a groundbreaking technology, and I think it will inevitably change the way that we design, deliver, evaluate, and assess in the education context. So while like the technology is there and it matters, but what really matters is what we, the humans, decide to do with that technology. And so there is a potential future where we use AI to solve some of the most wicked hair on fire problems in education, perhaps even use it to eradicate education inequality. But there is also a very real potential future where AI simply shores up a suboptimal education system, and with it all of the inequities and suboptimal levels of engagement and achievement that we have kind of inherited from this particular model, this particular approach. So I guess my big takeaway is that ultimately the impact of AI on education will depend much more on the visions and the aspirations and the politics, I think, of human beings than it will ever on the specific technology. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I'm Phil. I am an AI education researcher and educator. And if you want to learn more from me, please give me a follow on LinkedIn. I have a large and brilliant community. Please join us over there to talk about all things AI and education. And you can also check out my Substack blogs and my AI education bootcamp, which I run every month. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.